Hello everyone. This video is going to be a supplemental video for the Lancaster V3, and we're going to deal with the retract install, okay? If you're like me and you like rolling off the ground takeoffs and landings, this is for you. A lot of question about weight with the Lancaster. This model was made to be as lightweight as possible, and that's why we left the retracts off of the model as in stock form. But again, they are available as an option, and so I got a pair. I'm going to show you how to put them in. So the first thing is I would suggest that you just check them and make sure that they work. We don't want you to have to go through all the work to install them and then find out that they are not working. If for some very unfortunate reason you get a set that doesn't work, please immediately just reach out to support and we will send out a replacement set. Okay? So I have my handy dandy little Turnigy servo tester and a battery pack. Okay, and that set works, great. And the other set. Okay, and those work as well. Wonderful. The next step is to take a look at your plane. Flip it over. And where the retracts would be, there we go, is underneath these portions right here in the nacelles. And these are really simply just glued on, and I kind of pre-loosened this one. These come right off, okay? And they give you access to the battery, to the battery bay, the retract bay, okay? So again, they just peel right off. And this one I didn't even touch, so this one is stuck down, but you'll see how easy it is to peel it off. It's just glued in with that mucilage kind of glue. It's kind of like rubber cement. Okay, when you get the nacelle covers off, you just drop the gear in, you feed your wires through, and then secure them down. And you can see that they'll fit right into the slots. There's some rounded pieces on the side where the screws go, and you'll see that. All right, just squeeze it in there. It's actually a pretty decently tight fit, even without the screws, but you definitely need to screw them in. Alright, once you have your retracts installed, you just go ahead and set up your radio for it, and boom, look at that. Up, down, great. Alright, there you go. So, got the retracts, and now might be a good time to also put the servo in the rear to get your tailwheel steerable for you so you can steer on the ground, otherwise it could be tricky taking off. You can take off a plane with a freewheeling tailwheel, it's just tricky. If you've got the differential thrust working on your Lancaster, you can maybe help steer that way. So just make sure that your tailwheel is able to move freely with that if you set it up like that. Speaking of differential thrust, I'm going to do a video on how to set that up on the Orange TX10i radio, as well as the Radiomaster TX16S. And so stay tuned for that. One thing to keep in mind after you've installed the retracts is to double check your center of gravity. On this plane, it's 50 to 60 millimeters behind the leading edge of the wing, so you can just double check it. And I'm flying this on a 3S 1800, and I have the battery moved around a little bit here and there, and I find it actually is perfect dead center. So 55 mil back from the leading edge of the wing, for me, was perfect. Adjust it to suit your flying preference. If you like it a little bit more tail heavy or nose heavy or perfectly balanced, it's up to you. But if you're within that range, you should be good, and just experiment, see how you like it. All right.